Hi teachers, this video is going to walk you through how to join Twitter. Twitter is an awesome social media platform that people worldwide use. There is a lot of junk on Twitter, but there is also this amazing community of educators on Twitter where you can communicate, have chats, share ideas, get ideas, and learn from others. And that's what I love Twitter for most. So I use Twitter professionally. I have 2 Twitter accounts. I have an account that I use more from a professional learning standpoint to build a professional learning community or a PLC. I also have an older account that I used with my students. So when I was in the classroom, I kept my student account that I would share out information to families and those in my classroom separate from my professional account, only for the sake of those who subscribed, because I would tweet out so much related to professional reasons. I didn't want families to be burdened with all of my other professional tweets, and I only wanted them to have to worry about the classroom ones. So this quick training is going to show you how to sign up for Twitter. Before doing this, you need to think a lot about what you want your Twitter handle to be. And your handle is basically your username in Twitter. It begins with the @. My main Twitter handle is @Leah440B. You can choose whatever you like. It can be something with a name in it. It can be your first name and last name. It can be something related to a passion that you've had, but you want to make sure that it's unique to you. So you can't use a Twitter handle that's already been used by someone else, and you want something that identifies you. So for me, it was just my name. I didn't really get more technical than that, but there are ones out there where if someone's very passionate about technology, they might have ed tech something, or if they're very passionate about math, they might have math in the name of their Twitter handle. The one thing you need to remember in your Twitter handle is there are no spaces. You can use an underscore, but whatever you choose, you want it to be short enough that people can remember it and short enough that they can easily put it in a tweet and tag you. But you also want to think about something that is still unique to you. So to get signed up, first we go to twitter.com. And when I get to twitter.com, I simply click on the sign up button. At the top, it will ask me for my name. There are a limit of 50 characters in your name. This is the name that displays on your account. So on Twitter, my name, I believe, is Leah B. I don't have my last name out there. Your phone number or your email. So you can use your phone or your email. I happen to use my email when I sign up for accounts. And then they do ask you to give your birthday, and it's just to make sure that you receive the appropriate experience. So what you choose to put in here is up to you. For the moment, I'm just going to select January 1st. Yeah, well, so 1990, not the year I was born, actually. So, and then I get to customize my experience. You can track where you see Twitter content across the web. If you are a little hesitant about any type of tracking, I uncheck those types of things. Here's where you will create your account. So we've got our name, we've got our email, birthday, and then I click sign up. You will get a verification code sent to your email. And when you get that verification code, you're going to go ahead and enter that here. Once you enter that verification code, you're going to choose your Twitter password. Again, make sure that you remember your password. Here you have the option to upload a picture. Some people choose to put no picture on their profile, although that does make it a little harder for users to connect. Other people have a favorite selfie, and I've also seen others use a Bitmoji. So you would simply click the plus sign and upload whatever picture you want. Now, I'm going to skip this for the moment. You have 160 characters to describe yourself. Please keep in mind when you're describing yourself, keep it simple and short. Teacher. Doesn't have to be complete sentences. Phrases tend to resonate best with Twitter users. If you have any type of things that you've been recognized for that you want to include in your little bio, those are also great places to put that. In addition, you can also use hashtags. Hashtags are a way to tag and link things in clever to other people and other things that they post. So for example, being in instructional technology, I typically use the hashtag EdTech a lot. If I were to search Twitter for EdTech, I would find lots and lots of posts where people have posted things related to EdTech. Make sure if you're putting hashtags in your Twitter bio or in your tweets that they are things that you want to link to. So I always try to check out a hashtag before I use it, just to make sure that no one came up with some other interesting use of that hashtag that I don't want to link people to. So I'm going to click next, and then here is where you get to personalize your Twitter experience. So initially, before you start following people, Twitter will give you tweets that relate to your interests. So you can go ahead and select things through here, but make sure that these are interests that you truly do have, because those are the types of tweets that you are going to initially see on your board. I'm just going to click the technology ones, or I could skip this altogether. They're going to give me some selections of things to potentially follow. So following is how you see other people's tweets and other things that are out there. So I can scroll through, maybe I want to follow Adobe, not seeing anything off the line. Maybe I want to follow Google Analytics. We'll just pick two things real quick. You can follow way more people than this. This is just for the purpose of setting up your profile. And then once you click, we'll see that I have now joined Twitter. So I can see that my Twitter handle right now is Leah Blaze 1. I don't really like that. So I am going to be editing that Twitter handle because I want it to be unique to me. So in order to do this, on the left-hand side, I go to Profile, and I'm going to click to edit my profile. And I can see where I can edit my bio, I can edit location, I can add a website, I can change my birthday, which is not viewable. I can add a banner to my profile. I'm also going to be able to change my Twitter handle. So to change my Twitter handle, I'm actually going to click More and select Settings and Privacy. And so you'll notice down the left-hand side, I have all of my setting capabilities. And over here, I have my username, and here's where I can change it. Okay, so EdTech Teacher is already taken. Maybe NOCS Instructional Tech. NOCS Instructional Tech is not taking. They also give me some suggestions on other things that I can use. So I'm going to click Save, and you'll notice now here my name has been changed, or my Twitter handle has been changed. If I want to change my display name, I would do that under Profile. So I'm going to click to edit my profile, and I'm simply going to backspace out Blaze and hit save. So now I'm Leah at NOCS Instructional Tech. So initially, in order to get started with Twitter, you want to follow some individuals out there. And I've given a list of people that you might consider following, or you might want to look at some hashtags that relate to your content area in order to find some experts that you want to follow. So for example, I happen to know that hashtag 4th chat is the 4th grade Twitter chat. So if I go to hashtag 4th chat and I start to look at some of the different people that are tagging hashtag 4th chat, I can click on those individuals or hover over them to see their little bio, and I can see what types of things. If I want to see what types of things they're tweeting out, I can actually click on their profile. So if I click on Mark's profile here, I can see, okay, he's tweeting out some stuff about Joe Bowler, sketchbooks, excellent tip for Google, and he's got some other great things there, some pretty cool playlists. He might be someone that I might find interesting. I might learn from him. So if that's the case, if I think that he's someone worth following, I would click the follow button. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to find some different people out there that you can potentially follow, and you can search for people by their name, or you can search for people by something that they're related to, or you can search for people by a hashtag. And so you'll want to look at hashtags, you'll want to look at searching some different things out there, or you'll want to look at what other people that you very much respect, who they're following. So for example, if I go to my own Twitter, you can see I have 562 people I'm following, 647 followers. Do I know all 562 of these people? No. This is followed over the period of time. But if I click on that, I can see all the different people that I am following. And if I'm interested, then I can click follow and follow them too. So you can visit a profile of someone that you think has a lot of great ideas or that you very much respect, and then you can see who they're following and hopefully get some ideas from there. You're welcome to visit my Twitter handle by simply typing @Leah440B in the search bar, and it will take you to my profile, and you will be able to click on my profile and then select my followers and find out people who are following me, or people who are followers of me and who I am following. So look for ideas, find ideas. If you find someone that's given you a lot of interesting information, make sure you follow them. Do be aware you are going to see promoted tweets on your Twitter page, just like you will see promoted ads in Facebook and other social media companies. That's a large in part how they make their money. One thing you will want to make sure is if you are labeling that you are working at NOCS, you will want to make sure that you have a disclaimer that posts belong to you and they're not posts on behalf of the district. Also be careful if you're posting when placing pictures online, you want to make sure that you have the proper permission to do so. So I want to talk real quickly about tweeting out your own things. The first thing I recommend you do when you start with Twitter is just follow people. Follow people, get ideas, see what's out there. You don't have to tweet anything. You can just piggyback off of some of the great conversation going on. Once you start following people though, you may decide that there's things that you're passionate about and you want to tweet out those things. So in order to tweet on Twitter, you will have a button that says tweet here, or if you're on your phone, you may have a button that allows you to compose, and you can simply type in whatever it is you're wanting to tweet. Notice as you look at some different posts out there, you'll see people put links in their post. People add, let's scroll down further. Not finding anything great. People add some hashtags. Hashtags are a way to tag and bring things into, it's a way for people to tag things in their tweets or tag things on social media so that you can find common interests and common links between things. You can also tweet and use someone else's Twitter handle in order to tag them. So if you're tweeting about something technology and want to put @Leah440B in there, I would love to see what you're tweeting out. We can click on a hashtag to see all of the different people who have used this hashtag, and I typically do this before I start by using a hashtag because I want to make sure that it really goes with what I'm trying to say in my tweet. So back up to the top here. Here's my first tweet. I have the option to add a picture, a GIF. I can get into adding a question. I can add emojis. I will also see this little uptick here, and this will keep track of how many characters. So what makes Twitter unique from something like Facebook is you actually have a limit of characters. Twitter was meant to be short and sweet. It wasn't meant for you to write a long article. So people often post a short and sweet post, but then link it to a longer article like this post from Adobe. When you're ready, you go ahead and click tweet. If you have a multi-part tweet, you can actually add additional parts to that tweet and tweet all those things at once. So again, follow, find out what other people are doing, watch what other people are doing. The first time you tweet something out, mimic something you've seen, or you can even use the retweet button. So if you come across something that you're super passionate about and you think it's a phenomenal idea, you can actually click the retweet button and you can retweet it. So that means it just copies this same exact tweet and you're sharing it now with the people following you, or you can retweet with comments. So it grabs that tweet and then it allows you to comment on it. You also have the opportunity to like someone else's tweet, comment on their tweet, or you can send it via direct message, add tweet to bookmarks, or you could copy link to tweet. So the cool thing about Twitter is all of your things that you tweet out, everything that people tweet out is public if you've marked it that way. So you can copy links to tweets and then send those to people through an email, and they don't necessarily have to be subscribed to Twitter in order to view that content. So a couple different things there. If I go to my home page and I want to see what my profile looks like, I simply click on profile. I'll notice I don't have a banner, I don't have a picture yet. Here's my description, here's when I joined, I'm following 2 people. And then here's where I can see those different things that I have tweeted out, things that I've replied to, media that I've shared, or the things that I've liked. So you can get back into all of those things. Sharing from a different perspective, so we're gonna log out of this Twitter. And in this case, I'm now in my personal Twitter. If I go to my profile, you can see my header image, my icon that shows up. I can see my description. I can see tweets that I've posted, tweets and replies, media, and then I can see different things that I've liked. And sometimes I'll go back through different things that I've liked so that I can find ideas. I've found, for example, this awesome teacher shared out Google Slide game board templates that were already done in French. Totally sweet. I had this teacher sent out some Bitmoji scenes, and I was able to find a video on how to do this. I loved this link that this teacher had created where she walked you through how to create a Bitmoji scene classroom. There's some awesome things in FET interactive simulations. So again, found lots and lots of great things, ideas that were already done, and I could then use those to build instruction and share with my students. So hopefully you take some time, explore Twitter, learn some more. I know this video was a little bit longer. It has a lot to offer. And again, don't think you have to tweet out right away. Just follow, learn, and then when you're ready, start tweeting and start sharing out your own things.